generate. I'm gonna go ahead and I pull back whatever I can. I realize that he's going ultralisk. I'm gonna try to get a couple banshees here. My opponent has not yet expanded, and I can't stress to you how crucial this is. That your opponent does not expand. I just did a sweeping scan. I know what he's up to. He's trying to build another expansion right here, and a battle is going to take place at this expansion soon. My opponent gathering his army, he sees that he thinks he has the advantage here, or at least he can win, and he's going to go in, and I'm going to go ahead and slow this down just a bit here so that you can see this upcoming battle. He's going to take these Zerglings and try to kill these supply depots, but to no avail. I have Stimpak. I know what he's trying to do. I see him focusing those supply depots. I say, you know what? You're not going to get in there. I don't want you in. And here comes the battle where he fights at my base with this Ultralisk and just going down. He picks a very bad choke point to fight Terrans, or my army rather, and it's just not good to fight Terran at a choke point, especially with Stimpak, because I'm just going to pump that Stimpak all the way to maximum, and you're just going to have units barraging into machine gun fire pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up one more time here. I catch him halfway through. I don't think he was expecting this. This was a big loss on his part, because he does lose this Ultralisk here. Not much he can do. He's going to lose this Hydralisk. I'm still fighting this out, and this Ultralisk is going to fight a futile battle here, because he can't do much versus air, and he's just going to go down. So those Banshees, perfect counter to Ultralisk, as you can see there, really saved my butt and helped me out. He gets this expansion up. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this just a little bit. He gets this expansion up, and he's trying to farm it as much as possible. He's bringing up backup units here. Now, my goal here was to check and scan, but as you can see, I lost a medevac. Thank God it wasn't the one with my units in it, and I said, wow, I almost lost that entire thing there. Actually, I think my other medevac did have units in it, so that was a big loss. I managed to save one medevac, and that's pretty much all I needed. I'm gonna fast forward this just a bit. As you can see, Hellion's massing. I know he has an expansion here, and like I said from the beginning of the game, it's so important that you do not let your opponent expand. Make sure that you seal him in. Make sure that you bottle him, and this is exactly what I'm doing here. He's trying to defend this position. There's not much he can defend it with. He's trying to attack with some drones here. He's trying to pull as much defense as possible. I'm just killing what I can. Stimpacking up. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this just a little bit. As you can see, the hatchery is going down. I take down his expansion. He has nothing to defend it with, and I let it go. He pretty much wins that battle against my army there. Now, something important I should bring up is that my main base really is gone. It has no mineral production. I have one to the north here, just producing minimal amounts of things, but my main focus is this one on the south, the expansion right outside my base. I want to saturate this as much as possible. I know my opponent has nothing left. I did not let him expand the entire game, and this expansion right here was going for a little bit with those 5 SCVs, and I think pretty much pulled me up. As you can see, he's coming into my base here. He's trying to just pretty much kill any of my SCVs or mules that are trying to saturate those minerals there. And I'm going to pull back, pull into this choke point, and decide to fight. That choke point is extremely crucial in defending, and I notice how I always choose to or opt to fight there until I feel that I eventually have the advantage. But like I said, always opting to fight at that choke point. It's so crucial that you always consistently do this, and it'll give you the advantage to win the battle, no matter how outnumbered you are. And as you can see, I successfully defend against about 10 Zerglings and one Hydralisk with probably 4 or 5 Marines and a Marauder and a couple of SCVs, but those SCVs creating a wall, making sure that my opponent cannot do anything or cannot attack my units with those Zerglings. I focused down that Hydralisk because he was just too much of a nuisance to deal with, and that was his only range. So after killing that Hydralisk, excuse me, and using my SCVs to pretty much create a wall and defend my Marines and Marauders, I'm able to continue farming, continue massing my units. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this replay just a bit. He has another pack of Zerglings coming in here, but it's just too big of an army, or too little of an army, to actually do significant damage here, and he's not going to be able to do much. Like I said, he's not going to be able to do much. I come out on top. I know he's struggling. I have this one Banshee here, which I don't even bring into the battle, just making sure that he does not expand. He does not take advantage of anything. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this here just a little bit. You can see one Hydralisk coming out, scouting, making sure that this command center doesn't do anything here. I'm just massing my units in my base to making sure that I defend my my expansion. And now you can see me driving out here to pretty much finish him off in this battle. I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward just a little here. These Banshees coming together with these Hellions, Marines, Marauders. He realizes what I have. He realizes that he's just completely outnumbered and there's nothing he can do. He has nothing more to spend, and he's going to go ahead and leave the game and call it GG. Last but not least, I'd like to say thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. It was a very difficult game for me. As you know, my games don't go past 15 minutes. Rarely, very rarely does it do, let alone half an hour in one game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this long, grueling battle versus Zerg. A lot of back and forth action. I guess my main insight here is to never give up. Always make sure you contain your Zerg opponent. Make sure that he does not expand, and consistently apply pressure. I hope you guys enjoyed. Good game.